disrespected the game. Now my name all in the news.
Hey, what's up, guys and girls? This is Midori, and I'm back with another episode of Drawing Midori. As you can see, guys, today I work with Nipsey Hussle, and I decided to do this drawing. I pretty much done the majority of it already, and pretty much now I'm just putting in the final touches of the ink work with this drawing. Now, I waited a couple of days to do this drawing because, you know, if you haven't known by now, this rapper, he recently passed away last Sunday, and I really didn't want to do a drawing about him right like the next day, because I kind of felt like everybody was talking about him, posting about him. You know, a lot of YouTubers and media outlets on YouTube were posting about him as soon as he died, you know, and I kind of felt like it was sort of like clout chasing, you know, like people that I know that don't listen to hip-hop music or rap music, and all of a sudden now their channel is, you know, speaking about Nipsey Hussle just because he was trending on Twitter. So I didn't feel like it was right to, you know, post a video right after he died. So I kind of waited a while until the noise kind of cooled down about him, and then, you know, decided to, you know, upload this. And this is not even a normal drawing where I show the entire process of the drawing. The drawing is pretty much done already. I'm just putting in the final touches, and also I'm going to be doing the coloring of the drawing. So overall, this is going to be a much quicker, faster video. Well, at least drawing wise will be a lot faster than normal, than seeing the whole entire process, because I pretty much did that already. And yeah, it's really sad that Nipsey died, because he was really a unique artist in terms of his goals, you know, what he wanted to do with the community. So that's why I decided to, you know, do this drawing, because I haven't done a music artist in about maybe 4 months, 5 months. The last artist I did was Cardi B, and that was a while ago. So yeah, now for, as usual, now for a little background on Nipsey Hussle. Now, Nipsey, his real name is Joseph. He was born August 15th, 1985, and he died March 31st, 2019. Known professionally as Nipsey Hussle, often stylized as Nipsey Hussle, was an American rapper and songwriter from Los Angeles, California, emerging from the West Coast hip-hop scene in the mid-2000s. Hussle initially became known for his numerous mixtapes, including his Bullets Ain't Got No Name series, The Marathon Continues, and Crenshaw, the last of which rapper Jay-Z bought 100 copies for $100 each. After much delay, his debut studio album Victory Lap was released in February 2018 to critical acclaim and commercial success, and was nominated for Best Rap Album at the 61st Annual Grammy Awards in 2019. On March 31st, 2019, Hussle was fatally shot outside his store, The Marathon Clothing in Los Angeles, by Eric Holder, a 29-year-old man who had confronted Hussle early in the day and was arrested charged with murder on April 2nd, 2019. Now, when it comes to Nipsey Hussle, I'm just gonna straight out say that I was never a big fan of his music. I'm more of a, you know, because me and Nipsey, we're pretty much the same age, 33, so I grew up on artists in the 90s, so I don't really listen to too much gangster rap these days as much as I used to back in the 90s when I was a little kid. Like, I grew up with artists like DMX and The Lox, you know, Big L, you know, Jay-Z. So those are the artists I kind of grew up with. And as I got older, I kind of listened to more conscious hip-hop music than, well, I'll take that back, because, you know, Nipsey actually, even though he's gangster rap, he actually does conscious music. But you know, in terms of the style of his music, I was never really a big fan, so I never really, you know, listened to too much of his tracks, you know. So I'm not gonna pretend like I was always a big fan of Nipsey Hussle, you know, but because I was not, I recently just heard about him, and I like what he was doing in terms of the community. He's one of the few artists that gives back to the community and try to create businesses and jobs for the people who live there. So most artists, you know, when they become big, they tend to leave the hood or where they grew up from, and, you know, don't look back. But he was one of the few artists that came back and tried to give back to the community. So that's why I decided to do this drawing as sort of a quick tribute to Nipsey Hussle. You know, I felt like I could not do a drawing of him, even though the one on the right kind of looked like David Banner. But yeah, it's just a cartoon version of Nipsey, and it's not necessarily supposed to be a realistic drawing of him, more like a caricature of Nipsey Hussle. Okay guys, this drawing is pretty much finished. Thank you guys once again for joining me. If you're new here, remember to subscribe, and I'll catch you guys and girls later. Midori out.